Welcome, respected Shrotas, Sadhakas, for this series of studying Upanishads in the morning. Good exercise, it is selected by our own choice. Life is choice, strongest of the choice, sticking to that and the right choice. Let it reveal to us very soon that the choice taken up by us of being spiritual, studying Shastras is true, real. And may we become more committed towards this. Friends, let us start with our five times chanting of the mantra, then a little of common sense thought, then our Sankalpa Prarthana like every day, then Upanishad mantra Ucharana, then we'll do one or two mantras of Upanishad Adhyanam. We'll continue Madhuvata for a couple of days more. Then we take up another Shanti mantra. ॐ मधुवातारुतायते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माध्वीर्नः सन्तोषधीः मधुनक्तमुतोषसि मधुमत्पार्थिवगं व्रजः मधुद्यौरस्तु नः पिता मधुमान् वनस्पतिर्मधुमागुम् अस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. Feel the meaning of this mantra, that it is the misinterpretation of our mind that we see, wherever we see something other than Madhu. But the fact is, everywhere, everything being that Brahman alone, necessarily it has to be Madhu itself. Whole philosophy is nothing but change the drushti and see. To change the drushti only is all this struggle. So everything is that Madhurupa Brahman alone. That's the thing we have to understand. Om Madhuvatārutājate Madhuksharanti Sindhavah Madhvirna Santoshadhihi Madhunakta Mutoshasi Madhumat Parthivagam Rajah Madhudyaurastu Nah Pita मधुमान्नो वनस्पतिर्मधुमागुम् अस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. ॐ मधुवातारुतायते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माध्वीर्नः सन्तोषधीः मधुनक्तमुतोषसि मधुमत्पार्थिवगुं रजः मधुद्यौरस्तु नः पिता मधुमान्नो वनस्पतिर्मधुमागुम् अस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. ॐ मधुवातारुतायते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माध्वीर्नः सन्तोषधीः मधुनक्तमुतोषसि मधुमत्पार्थिवगं रजः मधुद्यौरस्तु नः पिता मधुमन्नो वनस्पतिर्मधुमागुम् अस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. ॐ मधुवातारुतायते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माध्वीर्नः सन्तोषधीः मधुनक्तमुतोषसि मधुमत्पार्थिवगं रजः मधुद्यौरस्तु नः पिता मधुमान्नो वनस्पतिर्मधुमागुम् अस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Madhuvatharutayate Madhuksharanti Sindhavaha Madhvirna Santoshadhihi Madhunaktamutoshasi Madhumat Parthivagam Rajaha Madhudyaurastu Pita मधुमान्नो वनस्पतिर्मधुमागम अस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. These feelings that everything is madhu, these prayers that everything should be madhu for all, go a long way. Such prayers at the time of praying only when we are more involved intensely with Shraddha, we have become contributor to the Madhutva of the cosmos, the universe, the world. We are part of the world, we also get that. Friends, in today's common sense thought, as we started today during the Shanti Mantra, same thought we will see. Like when we have a TV, it has so many channels. So we browse through and then we select something, we choose something to see. We shopping, we browse through various things and then we choose, we select something, anything. वेजिटेबल से लेकर गाड़ी खरीदने तक हर एक. In the same way, the youngsters in the school, college, first fresh day, so many are there, but they look around everyone. A day or two, they select or choose one. In the same way, today's simple common sense thought is browse through and choose, select, choice. अपने ही हाथ में है. This choice we can discuss as one, Narayana, two, three, culminating in the fourth. First choice is take time, like the TV channels, browse through the possibilities of things that can be gained. Browse through them, kya kya, which we technically call as purusharthas. Purusaihi arthyate iti purushartha. So first one, dharmartha kama mokshadi chaturved purushartha sambhavana. So take time, but definitely come to this conclusion of choosing only the Paramatma. If we don't start from there, what can thousands of gurus around will do? है सब गुरु गाइड करने को, सारे पद्धतियां हैं गाइड करने को, लेकिन हमने अभी चुना नहीं, हमें माया ने चूना लगाया. So we are choosing something. Choice, isn't it? The father of Nachiketa, Vajashravaha. Nachiketa, the son. For both of them, the world is open. The one has chosen the Swargadi. Therefore, he was doing all the offerings or things to give in Dakshina. It's called as Sarvamedha. Means everything I have, I sacrifice so that I get the Swargadi Loka. But Nachiketa also could have stayed with his father and ठीक है उन्हीं के साथ he could have enjoyed. But he has chosen. Even there, when he went to Lord Yama, he has put in front both choices. So wonderful. No? He has chosen that. Ye miso ramaranda. The first choice we spoke about. Browse through so many TV channels. You select one. Browse through the artha, the kamana, dharma, the moksha. Then have the first choice. Choice of the moksha as the primary one to such an extent that other things are not anymore selected or chosen. And, whatever the way we do it, but that ruthlessness, the total rejection of anything other than Paramatma as choice should happen in us. Very, very good state, coveted state, very delicate operation. We ourselves have to are slowly becoming means only one thing is choice is not pakkavi. That's the simple reason. So first thing we discussed about the choice. First choice. Browse through and choose. Second in so simple in our day's schedule also out of those 24 hours we have to choose to give time for doing those practices which take us near to that Paramatma. And I need not give the list of those things. You all know. Shravana comes in that, Swadhyaya comes in that, Manana Chintana comes in that. For that, sufficient time. Right. Then, as the first choice, that I want only Paramatma, nothing. So, in the day schedule also, first I will do sadhana, then only anything else. Thereafter, more and more we are increasing sadhana time, sadhana depth, other things slowly, slowly get reduced. This is the goal. How do you achieve is your ability, your discretion, your performance. ये सब होते हैं. Everybody is not the same. तो एक डिसेबल तो कहता है ऐसे क्या गुरु महाराज जो अभी एवरीथिंग आई लीव ओनली मिनिमम थिंग्स आई डू all the time I'll spend for this. I have no hassles. I have no issue. Good. This fellow is vairagi from the earlier life. अब दूसरे रोता रहेगा धोता रहेगा नहीं मुझे वो भी चाहिए नहीं ठीक है गुरु नोस दिस फेलो नीड्स टाइम फॉर बिकमिंग मेच्योर सो इन टाइम slowly giving in a day also increases for Paramatma. It won't be, will not happen by itself. By our own choice, it has to be. Every time mentioned or not mentioned, the qualitativeness of the sadhana, quality of sadhana is said. Even if it is not mentioned, you should understand it. है ना हर बात नहीं कह सकते ना तो साधना मतलब क्वालिटी जीवन मतलब क्वालिटी कोई कर्म क्वालिटी ओनली द बेस्ट क्वालिटी second choice this one the third one is what key once this siddhanta gnana is pashta we are in this world with our faculties with the faculties when we go we see the world of rupa nama but when we see from the standpoint of the jnanam gained of the upanishads upanishads say sarvam khalu idam brahma this is the third choice toughest but beautiful if we can do. Yeah, anybody comes in front of us immediately the mind indriyas with their capacity or earlier samskara they label that person ये आदमी है ये मेरा अंकल है ये औरत है मेरी आंटी है और ये आदमी है मेरे नेबर है और मेरा शत्रु है और मेरा मित्र है is it what any human being comes so this is the choice to see in that person relative but we have to slot it कोई शर्माना नहीं कि this person is that परमात्मा only very interesting this is the choice तुम्हारी मर्जी है भगवान will come in both forms he is Paramatma and he is coming in this form what do you want to choose you know can we do that required vyavahara without allowing it to overpower our tattva drushti that in this form that Paramatma only is there because Vedanta says sarvam khalu idam brahma brahma with its maya shakti is this entire world Brahma with his own Maya Shakti himself is in this world in the form of the entire world. ये दृष्टि आना चाहिए वेदांत पढ़ने के बाद है ना the mud with the Maya Shakti of the pot maker mud only appearing as pot. In case of Paramatma, the pot maker also, his intelligence also, his instruments also, all are Paramatma. उपादान निमित्त करण कारण ये नॉलेज बार बार एंटरटेन करने से क्यों ये प्रैक्टिस करना है कि एवरीथिंग इज ब्रह्मन दैट विल बी आंसर्ड So to a place we go, or a situation we go through, an experience we go through, what mind intellect defines it or explains or talks about it, interprets it, and what the Shastra said. That second choice we have to do. Shastra says everything is Brahman. Remember, sun is Brahman, sun rising is Brahman, sun rays are Brahman. In the rays, and heat also Brahman, the light also Brahman. And with that rays, whatever is happening on the earth, that also is Brahman only. Because he is the substrate. ये हो गया तीसरा choice. This is most crucial. And it should lead to such a vision in us that let whatever faculties present, even others also talk about, we are firm that everything is that Paramatma. And its consequence should be from our heart, all the mala of raga dvesha अभी होना ही नहीं चाहिए उसको, है ना. And the doctor says ये खाना तुम्हारा ठीक नहीं छोड़ो, so we try 1 day, 2 day, 3 day. After 10 days, we succeed. Now I can be without it. Same way as I can be without the raga, dvesha and all. Because everything is परमात्मा. My दृष्टि is परमात्मा का हो गया. व्यवहार में जो है सो है. But no raga, no dvesha. Situations will come to tempt us to create those raga adi, dvesha adi. फंस गए उसमें, you have become samsari. Game में हार गए. So four choices. First is browse through, select. Second is in the day schedule of your own personal sadhana. बस बैठ के एक जगह. Third is throughout our movement in the world, choice. What do you want to see? You want to see the dog or in that form the God. But Vyavahara as a dog only because that way it is expressing. Lord is. You want to see the tree or Paramatma. You want to see the mountain or Paramatma. You want to see the ocean or Paramatma. Sky or Paramatma. देखो, आया बात समझ में ना. If you choose to see Paramatma, and other thing is only maximum Vyavaharika importance. And we have reduced our Vyavaharas. Nothing to be worried much also about it. है ना. Anything like politics कहो, जिसने 30-40 साल टाइम लगा है पक गया उसमें. इसे वो यही होता है, ऑल हॉर्स ट्रेडिंग होता है, जंपिंग होता है. Then somebody comes power and they will eat as long as they can. देखो पागल बेवकूफ भी है लोग कि they don't think whom to vote. We understand that we don't go for it. We understood it. संसार भी ऐसे अब समझ गया है. It is all interpretation of by the faculties of the world. But I have my basic spiritual knowledge. Everything is God and my vyavahara is reduced. I have nothing. Anything like cricket. वो एक टाइम होता है बच्चों को. They are interested in anything to see. Any गली में भी बोल रहा है तो they want to know who is playing with. But once you know that is nothing but that fellow throws ball, he hits and he runs. क्या है उसमें? When you know it, you lose interest. Or a group of elderly people sitting and talking about something. तुमने क्या बनाया आज? मैंने ये बनाया. And the other आदमी says मैंने बनाया. They said मैं ये बनाना चाहता था. My wife told me shut up, you make it. I made that. अब then कुछ दिन के बाद how much you think about it? Okay ना? In the same way, in the definition of paripakvata, one of them is this व्यवहार भी वही व्यवहार ना. बुलाओ लोगों को, फिर उनके पास जाओ, उनको खिलाओ, बस तुम भी खाओ. व्हाट ए बेवकूफी है. इवन एट द ओल्ड एज एंड ऑल. बुद्धू. आई एम बिजी विथ माई साधना. दैट्स इट. होना चाहिए. दैट इज अ चॉइस. करना है ना, नहीं तो फिर भगवान छूट जाएंगे. लाइक नो गाड़ी खड़ी है वहाँ, आप नीचे किसी गप्पे मार रहे हो. अब बाय द टाइम गाड़ी छूट गई, नो होम टू ब्लेम. हाउ कैन वी लीव द गाड़ी भाई जिसमें हमको अवश्य जाना है. तो वे रियली वी हैव टू रीच टू द डिवाइन एक्सपीरियंस. दैट वाज द फर्स्ट चॉइस. फर्स्ट जिसने नहीं बनाया उसी को सेकंड थर्ड फोर्थ में अड़चन आते हैं. सेल्फ क्रिएटेड. बट द वन हु हैज चोजन, नो परमात्मा इज माय गोल. बाकी सब व्यवहार जितना आ जाए जरूर मिनिमम. These all have to be digested, and every moment with alertness we have to live. Like doctor understood the medicine, every moment is alert of it. A lawyer understood the law, so every moment is aware of the whole case which has taken up, and the opponent lawyer, what will talk, what points he brings out, what I have to say. Everywhere in a meeting also, secretary, president, they decide what they want to do. But बुलाते committee को, बोल तुम्हारा idea क्या है? When others give idea, they have all the thing to refute it, and finally they do what they want. Everywhere it is so. In the same way, let the world present in front of us in whatever the way we are not. And you all know, the whole world so much busy we are in. एक बार सो जाए तो उसका कोई वैल्यू ही नहीं रहता. कोई बंदा पागल हो जाए उसको भी कोई वैल्यू नहीं रहता. कोई जीवन मुक्त हो गया तो उसको भी कोई वैल्यू नहीं है. और साधक को भी ऐसे रखना. Isn't it? So these are the four, and the fourth choice is till we reach that goal, and reach it very soon. सेंस ऑफ अर्जेंसी. मैं तो यही मांगता हूँ भगवान, सेंस ऑफ अर्जेंसी इतना देवे कि होल वर्ल्ड नो मोर आई एम कंसर्न अबाउट, ओनली आई एम कंसर्न अबाउट यू. हर भक्त को पता होता है, यार आई वांट टू टेस्ट द डिवोशन, बट सो मच आई एम ओनली एंटेंगल्ड इन दिस नॉनसेंस. ओ लॉर्ड, ब्रिंग मी आउट ऑफ दैट. भगवान ने ठीक है, इतने अकल दिन के बाद अकल आया, तथास्तु. इमीडिएटली द हस्बैंड और वाइफ सेज, मैं मैके जा रही हूँ. जाओ, हो गया, बैठो, अपना भजन करो. वेदांत का भी वही बात. इनफ ऑफ seeing the superimposed, let me enjoy the substrate. ये हो गया आज का लिटिल बिट थॉट. ओम 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 सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः. ओम शांति शांति शांति. ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः. ओम यैर्मे गुरुभिः पदवाक्य प्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्. ओम शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्य कृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः. निधये सर्वविद्यानां विषजे भगवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये. ओम श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं भगवत्पाद शंकरं लोकशंकरम्. ओम जगतीमवितुं कलिताकृतयो विचरन्ति महामहसच्चलतः अहिमांशुरिवात्र विभासि गुरो भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणम्. ओम ब्रह्मानंदं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो माण्डूक्योपनिषदः सॉरी श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदः आचार्येभ्यो नमः. संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोध अस्मिन् क्षणे एव प्राप्ति. सनातन धर्म से विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वध्यात्मिक प्रगति धर्म संस्थापकानां निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम विश्वे मोक्ष धर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा राम मंदिरवत् समस्त मंदिराणां पुनराप्ति तेषु निरंतर आध्यात्मिक कार्यक्रमाणां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रु निर्मूलन द्वारा सनातन धर्म व्याप्त्यर्थम श्री कृष्ण यजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदः आद्य शंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थम वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. ओम नित्यानंद निराधारम निखिलाधारम अव्ययम निगमाद्यगतन्नित्यं नीलकंठं नमाम्यहम्. ओम सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः. ओम शांति शांति शांति. Chant 16, 17. एषः देवः प्रदिशो नु सर्वाः पूर्वो ह जातः सौगर्भे अन्तः स एव जातः स जनिष्यमाणः प्रत्यङ्जनांस्तिष्ठति सर्वतोमुखः यो देवो अग्नौ यो अप्सु यो विश्वं भुवनमाविवेश य ओषधीषु यो वनस्पतिषु तस्मै देवाय नमो नमः. Friends, we are doing the mantra number 14. We did it yesterday. We'll do it with the Bhashyam. Good one. Now, what is the subject under discussion is when the Paramatma Darshana happens, how it looks like, what is the effect of that Anubhuti. Now, when that yoga sadhana of knowing Paramatma is fully accomplished. So, these are the signposts or symbols or his expressions, etc. At the body level, mind level, all of them were said in the earlier 13th, 12th, 11th mantras. We have gone through it. So in the 14th mantra also very sweetly said, chanted Kimcha Yataiva Bimbam Mrudayopaliptam Tejomayam Bhrajate Tatsudantam Tadvatma Tattvam Prasamiksha Dehi Ekaha Krutartho Bhavate Vita Shokaha. Friends, just a minute give me to say that let our mind intellect be trained fully to think in the language or line of Upanishadic rishis, in the line of Upanishads. Let us develop the art of grasping through contemplation what subtly the Gurus are indicating. अब देखो life में you might have seen you wanted to tell something to your servants or children. You're telling, but those fellows are not tuned. They're not able to catch. It may be a value or it may be a work you are telling them. And आप कहते हो तो समझा नहीं मैं फिर से कहता हूँ. You tell Fidam that he doesn't want to understand. He's not focusing. So to what rishis are saying, to understand it, we have to focus. You know, with that contemplative mode, what is it? It means like what it means, what it feels like. You know, क्या कह रहे हो गंभीरता से. Everywhere, you know, like a cinema is there. Director wants to convey something. Producer, they want to convey. It may be entertainment, it may be value, it may be what is happening in the Samaja they want to protect or depict. It may be some ancient story. Whatever is something they want to convey. Most of us only see the movie, entertain and come out. What he wanted to convey, we don't understand. We don't even focus on that. A poet, a book author, he has something to convey. But हमको ना हर एक चीज entertainment होता है. Even Vedanta. Therefore, what is the yogi or a guru struggling to convey? The intellectual meaning of it, the feeling of it. Then only the loftiness of it, greatness of it is understood by us. Then we become sadhak. Simple भाई आप 24 घंटे साधक हो क्या नहीं क्या हो फिर संसारी. You have not understood what Guru said. Full stop. नहीं तो आप कैसे और कुछ कर सकते हो. So feel the meaning of it. Right? Now the literal meaning. Example क्या था? यतैव बिंबम मृदया उपलिप्तो. Just like any of the metal is polluted by any of the mrut or the maila or any of the dirt. Then tat sudhantam. Sudha means washing. Sudhantam means at the end of washing or cleaning or any chemical whatever processes. So sudhantam tejomayam brajat. After it is being washed, it is full of the tejas, the brightness. In the same way, if we do the said yoga sadhanas right from beginning, tadva atma tattvam prasamiksha dehi. So as the washing is going on of that particular gold or silver ornament, the original brightness, which is its own nature, which can never go away from it, but not seen by us now because it is covered by whatever those dirts. The dirt is being removed. The original brightness of silver gold expresses. So too, when we are doing the yoga sadhana, Atma Tattvam Prasamiksha Dehi, the spashtata of the Atma Tattva in its nature, we start experiencing how it looks like. These four words, three words are used. How beautiful it is, na? Eka, Krutartha, Vitashoka. How no, who Guru can explain these words in their completeness unless we, the disciples, cooperate with him in trying to understand. So, when he sees the Atman, he sees one only. Ekaha. When there is only one, there is no second. Both. How can there be Rag? How can be the Desha? How can be the Shatru? How can be the Mitra? How can be any of the biasness? How can be there any adharma or papa which are because of biasness? क्यों हम अधर्म पाप करते हैं? Because we are bent towards something, positively or negatively. Positive bending is called raga, negative is dvesha, both are negative only. एक आप देखते हो, how many examples we see, Baba? Our own body, how many parts are there? But we are not biased towards anything because of any of the functioning. All are for one Sharira only. Therefore, all are sacred. So, all are me only. Left hand me, right hand me. Both hands, fingers are me. Legs are me. तो एक को देखते हैं इसलिए in the body there is no samsara. Yeah, I like my right hand because it makes me eat the food. I like my eyes because it makes me watch cinema. I like my ears because it gives me sound. ऐसा कभी लगा एक बार भी अपने जिंदगी में? नहीं, बिकॉज अलग है तो ये सब होते हैं ना. इट इज एक, it is one and that is me. The whole parts of body are belong to one body and I am me. That is me. So to the entire universe is one Brahman and that is me. Then how can there be some samsara eka? Isn't it? Now immediately followed by that the word is Krutartha. Feel that meaning. Ekata mein Krutarthata hai. How you have become Vedanti now. Work on that now. Refuse to understand, accept the anekata presented through all the faculties. इसके लिए सब व्यवहार के लिए जितना है उतना. I'll not miss the substratum saying एक सब एक ही है. एकः कृतार्थ. This itself a महावाक्य like तत्त्वमसि है ना. अहम ब्रह्मास्मि एकः कृतार्थः एकः कृतार्थ. So ekah means ekibhutah. The one discovered the whole world is one and that one is me. And that one is the Parabrahma, the Atman, the self, the substratum. Which is in our heart, we have to discover. First, ये सब थियरी चल रहा है. प्रैक्टिकल जब आते हो तो अंदर का परमात्मा को जानो तभी बाकी सब परमात्मा के रूप में दिखते हैं. ये सब डिस्कशन क्लास में we talk about so many things. The sun is Lord, the moon is Lord. Don't go to sun and moon and look for the Lord there. पहले परमात्मा को अपने दिल में, हृदय में. But all this he said is to say everything is Paramatma, you are not seeing him, therefore you are seeing something else, therefore you are bound in samsara. ये सब जो हो रहा है उसको बताने के लिए सब कहते. Then when you ask the question, then where to recognize that Paramatma, then we say inevitably in your own heart as your own self first beyond your Panchakosha or your three dehas, which are the process. Finally याद रखो हृदय में भगवान को पहले ही जानना है, then only we will see him. सिद्धांत के टाइम में वी हैव टू आंसर ऑल. आई हैव टू टेल व्हाट इज जीवा, व्हाट इज जगत, व्हाट इज ईश्वर. सब वही ब्रह्म. ये सिद्धांत क्लास. बट साधना में इन मी द जीव ओनली हैव टू रियलाइज सेल्फ फर्स्ट. वंस इट इज नोन देन एवरीथिंग इज दैट. सो आई लव्ड दिस सेंटेंस एकः कृतार्थः. नॉट ओनली दैट वीत शोकः भवते. He cannot, misery becomes miserable trying to make him miserable. Vita shoka. No, some feelings cannot be explained. That I reached that sublime self experience, which is because of its infinite nature, is blissful. And none of the upadhis, modifications, can come near to it. Then how can he become shoka yukta? याद रखे इन उपाधि से द वर्ल्ड शोक ही है बस. इन परमात्मा प्राप्ति शोक है ही नहीं. Change the language, that's it. If we come to that confirmation, we are really lucky. In the world, शोक ही है. शो करोति, वो दिखाता है कि मैं शोकग्रस्त नहीं हूँ, ही इज एस्केपिंग. People all are escapists. They are miserable inside because of ego and upadhi tadatmya that they don't want to accept. They don't want to disclose. They go on getting entertained in the worldliness. Like in your own house, your people today, those who don't attend class, what are they doing? They are engaging in something or the other to escape their own inner misery, shoka. कुछ में फंस जाते हैं ना, भूल जाते. बट दैट अगेन रिमेंबर, कुछ भी हो शौक, अटैचमेंट शौक हो सकता है, वो कोई मेरे को रेस्पेक्ट नहीं करने वाला होता है, कोई भोग का शौक होता है, कोई आरोग्य अनारोग्य का है, whichever it may be. शास्त्र ऑल्सो सेस, बट द टेलिंग ऑफ शास्त्र इज शोक निवृत्ति परमानेंट. यू नीड नॉट डू शो करोति. बट एनीबॉडी फाइनली हर जगह जा जाकर ना इसी में आना पड़ता है. That you are the self, there's no choice, no chance of becoming shokagrast. And you're not identifying with the self, you're only escaping shoka in your expression. And that's why you are suffering. Every jiva is like that. Now, this mantra is so beautiful. Then, Bhashya also बहुत सुंदर है. We have seen that one. Yatha eva iti. Yatha eva bimbam means savarnam rajatam va. The bimba, a particular mold, savarnam made of gold, rajatam made of silver, anything. Ki mrudaya upaliptam, mrud adina marini kritam. It is being impurified by the mud, etc. Purva, earlier, for whatever reason. Paschat, after. After what? Sudhantam. Means what? Sudhautam. So Paschat means after, Sudhantam means Sudhautam. Su means well, Dhautam means washing. Well, cleaning it. Dhautam. So, Sudhautam iti. Asmin arte Sudhantam iti Chandasam. So, after very well cleaning it with the cleaning process, that you understand. Then how it looks like, okay? Or before that, example of how the gold and silver are purified, cleaned, freed from the malinya. कहते हैं शंकर जी, अज्ञादिना विमलीकृतम भ्राजते तेजोमयम भ्राजते. Now it's bright and brilliant, full of its original tejas. So one point we can catch here is it has to be exposed to the Agni. In spirituality also, the Agni of tapasya we have to expose for cleansing ourselves of all our impurities so that our original reality comes out. That we are Brajate Tejo Swarupam Atma Swarup. See that Agni ka example. That tapasya. And tapasya again to keep away the swarsha and the people. Tapasya again to keep away the upadhis. Tapasya again to thoroughly understand Shastra from the Guru. Tapasya working on. That's Agni. Vivekagni to the Upadhi Tadatmya and that can be burnt. Those impurities can be removed. Vivekagni, Vairagya Agni. In the same way, the Jignasa Agni. With the fire of Jignasa, all the ignorance can be removed regarding the self by going to the Guru, listening from him, studying ourselves, making our own notes. Jignasa. Then the Agni of I want to experience the self on the seat of meditation, all the ignorances are burned. There we are. तपस्या करना पड़ेगा. मैं तो एक ही मांगता हूं, भगवान तपो कराओ, तपस्या कराओ, तपस्या कराओ. For achieving you. So, tadva, in the same way, tadeva atmatattvam prasamiksha dushtva ekaha advitiha kritartha bhavate and vitashoka bhavate. Tadeva atmatattvam prasamiksha. That and that alone self. Pra, doubtlessly, samyak, completely, iksha, seeing. So doubtless, complete, the real self alone he is seeing. When that washing or cleaning happens through the said tapasyas. तद्वात्म तत्वम प्रसमीक्ष योगी क्या होता है प्रसमीक्ष दृष्ट्वा एंड हाउ इट इज लाइक एकः वन विदाउट सेकंड अद्वितीयः एकः मीन्स अद्वितीयः देन कृतार्थः भवते he becomes fulfilled and वीतशोकः is no more miserable और एकः कृतार्थः देन भवते वीतशोकः एकता में कृतार्थता है कृतार्थता में कोई शोक अभी नहीं रहेगा तो इज इन द ब्लिस some other text paresham पाठे तद्वत् सतत्वं प्रसमीक्ष देहि इति the part beda in other upanishad it may be like this you may read it so still tatrapi ayam eva artha in that context also in that way of saying also the meaning is this only now the shloka is explained with bhashya now the charvanam in sanskrit it is called chewing in english you can say one has to do of this mantra for getting clear picture about all that is said. You and I, what are we doing? ये मंत्र हो गया आगे में जा रहे हैं उसके बाद आगे जा रहे हैं रुक कर एक एक मंत्र पे the one is doing manana chintana then you will understand more deeply. That exercise is a homework for all of us. And when we come tomorrow, katham jnatva vita shoko bhavati. Katham jnatva vita shoko bhavati. In what way when the self is known, all the shokas go away. दैट विल बी द नेक्स्ट श्लोका नंबर 15 हम कल उसको देखेंगे एक बार पढ़ लो यदात्मतत्त्वेन तु ब्रह्मतत्त्वं दीपोपमेनेह युक्तः प्रपश्येत् अजं ध्रुवं सर्वतैर्त्वैर्विशुद्धं ज्ञात्वा देवम् उच्यते सर्वपाशैः ओम 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 पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो परम ऋषिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे नमः श्रुतिमात्रे नमः तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु दैट्स गुड फ्रेंड्स join for Gita sometime